we're seeing some showers and hearing some rumbles of thunder as we go through our late Sunday evening around southern Colorado. So you want to take it easy if you're going to be out and about later on this evening, just like the folks here are as we look at our ABBA Eye Care Company camera at Powers and Woodman in Colorado Springs. See some wet streets out there, and temperature sitting at 67 degrees, winds out of the north at 7 miles per hour. The Viera Wireless Network camera in Pueblo shows us a thunderstorm. Can you see it off in the distance? Sure you can. Amazing flashes of lightning with our Viera Wireless Network camera. Looking to the south from the northeast end of town, a beautiful shot for us this evening. As you take a look at what happens as we go through the overnight tonight, we'll see those showers and storms in and temperatures drop into the 50s and 60s. 56 in the Springs, 62 in Pueblo and also in Canyon City. Lower to middle 60s out in the plains, 40s and 50s up in the high country. 40 is the low in Leadville. Speaking of that thunderstorm that I was showing you on that Viera camera a second ago, this is what it looks like on a live HD Doppler radar. Very impressive looking. We saw it with our Neighborhood Weather Network camera from Walsenburg, and it shows up even nicer since we're so much higher with that Viera Wireless Network camera in Pueblo. As we zoom out now to the full range with our live HD Doppler radar, we also see an isolated shower in El Paso and Teller counties. That one's much lighter than what we're seeing in the areas around Pueblo and points southward into Huerfano County. SkyScan satellite and radar. This is pretty much the main two games in town. There are some isolated showers as well in the far southeastern corner of the state. Those are going to impact Springfield and points southward from there as we go through the rest of the evening. As we zoom out now to the state view with our SkyCast, we notice that there are more showers and storms in the forecast as we go through our Monday afternoon into our Monday evening and Tuesday morning. A front's getting ready to make its way through the region. That equals pretty good chances for rain. The front helps to provide the lift. There's plenty of moisture thanks to the monsoon, and so heavy rain is possible as we go through our Monday and into our early Tuesday as well. As we look at what's going to happen in terms of the SkyCast precipitation predictor, we notice that high totals are going to be seen in a lot of areas around southern Colorado. Look at that down in Springfield, more than 2 inches of rain, and we'll see some pretty good totals as well in portions of El Paso and Teller counties, especially down towards Truckton. Pueblo West, you'll pick up more than an inch and a quarter or thereabouts according to the SkyCast, and there it is in the southeastern plains, more than 2 inches at Springfield and about 1 3/4 inches in the Mar. Highs tomorrow, much cooler because of all the clouds around. 79 for the Springs, 86 in Pueblo, 84 in Canyon City. Some places in the plains get to near 90, just above it in some cases. Mountain locations sitting in the 60s, 70s, and lower 80s. 7-day forecast, high temperatures are going to be sitting in the 70s and 80s as we go throughout our 7-day forecast in the Springs. High temperatures are going to rise up too later on after being a couple of days of fairly cool weather, at least in a relative sense. Chance for showers and storms last all the way through Thursday before it tapers off as we go into the weekend. In Pueblo, we're talking about temperatures sitting in the mid-80s at first and lower 90s later on as we go from Wednesday all the way into and out of next weekend. Lows in the upper 50s and lower 60s. Canyon City, you're sitting in the lower to middle 80s at first, then it's upper 80s to right around 90 and into the lower 90s as we go into next weekend. Lows in the upper 50s, lower 60s. Teller County, upper 60s and lower 70s across the board for you. Coolest day is Tuesday, as it will be in the other 3 locations. And we're going to see a chance for showers and storms every day. Scattered pop-up stuff, though, later in the week.
All right, Jay, thanks so much. Do you have what it takes?